Hello, Kelsey.
Hello, Robert.
How are you this fine day?
I'm feeling very spooky, pumpkin-tastic.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because it's Friday Roundup.
Oh, it's Up on Fridays!
And because it is October 18th, you know that the spooky shit is ramping up.
They're cranking it out right now.
Literally ramping up. I have so many spooky things for you.
Let's get into it.
But no chainsaws for sale. So sadly, no. But I do have some good stuff. So again, today is October 18th. You can buy these movies next Tuesday, October 22nd. Let's hop right on in with a great spooky film. It's The Sixth Sense, baby, in 4K.
Such a good movie.
I fucking love The Sixth Sense.
Who doesn't?
Love The Sixth Sense. If you don't, you're wrong.
If you don't,
you're just fucking wrong.
get out of here.
It's so good.
Watch it again if you don't love this movie. You didn't watch it right.
Look for the color red, then you're watching it right.
Yeah.
But we're sticking with that theme because guess what else is coming out today? Well, on that day, the 22nd, boom, we're doing M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong again.
This is
With the
one of my
creepiest
favorite
birthday party
movies.
of all time.
Yes.
Good.
Favorite movies of all time. It's so good. I would venture to call it flawless.
Look at baby Joaquin Phoenix.
Little guy. It's
It's weird.
Man.
I hate it. I kind of hate it.
Baby boy. He looks about 22.
This was just a weird movie, man.
A
I don't know
weird
that I'm
movie.
like, it's the best. I do like this movie a lot.
Love this movie.
The end is a little ridiculous to me, but I remember when I first saw it, I was like, no way, no way. But you know, that's how they all were supposed to be.
Yeah.
And then you learn, and it's either really good the next time around or bad the next time around. Perfect the next time around. This was just fun to watch. I don't think the twist is what's good about this movie.
No, it's just a good movie.
Yeah, like the movie is fun and good.
It's a cinematic experience. Everyone can enjoy it. It's fun by the whole family.
Man, the thing under the door,
Yeah.
so different from the trailers back in the day. Like they made that seem so wild, but it's so much more grounded
Yeah.
and
I
shit
remember
in the movie.
like seeing it in the trailer is very much like a jump scare, like, oh no.
Oh yeah.
In the actual theater, it's just like so creepy and so silent. Like,
yeah.
Just
Like
spooky.
I don't know if you guys ever do that. You like remember a trailer so well, and then when you go to see the movie, you're like, that's not what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And then like you can't really remember the difference sometimes. You're like, a trailer lives in you, you know? But you've seen the movie a bunch, so like you know how it is, but like you still remember it this way.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. Oh well, there weren't really trailers back then, but I was like, that's why old people are like, we say they have dementia. They're just remembering trailers, but then the movie's out. You
Just
know,
bringing
like
the Fruit of the Loom with the cornucopia.
exactly. They're not wrong. It's just not the way it is now. You know. This one's not quite so spooky, but it is about a ghost.
Okay.
It's a ghost.
Oh, all right.
So this is by Paramount Presents. It's pretty cool. So like you got the slip, right? But the slip is also it like center folds into a poster.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's kind of neat. You know. Then you got the inside, very steamy, very nice. You know.
I'm not a fan of the inside. It looks like a magazine.
You know, I've never seen this movie.
I haven't either.
Oh, we
I don't
we
feel
should watch it
compelled
one day.
to. I guess.
I mean, it's like a classic though.
Yeah,
Like we gotta see it. You know, we gotta watch it
I suppose.
one day. I guess kind of spooky as well. But we've got Twisters. That's
Okay.
finally hitting 4K. That's cool.
I feel like
right?
this one came out in theaters quite some time ago. Like it's taken a while to get to actual Blu-ray.
This one, yeah, this was earlier this year. I don't really remember when.
It was like the summer blockbuster, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was like June or July. Well, it's out, and Walmart was like, "We want to do an exclusive steelbook,"
Nice.
and it's. I don't know. I love the back.
I love the front. It's very dramatic.
See, I like the back because it's. I just learned about the rule of threes. You know.
Okay.
It's off to the side. It's not centered. Like the rule of threes really fucks me up because I was trained by Professor Oak to only do things straight in the center. So it's like ruining my whole upbringing.
All right.
You know? But the inside's cool too, I guess.
Yeah.
I do want to see this. I've heard it's kind of like Top Gun Maverick, like this random franchise comes back and it's just still good. You know?
Yeah. I mean, to
People loved
me,
it.
I watched Twister, but like we discussed
Yeah.
this on the show where like I watched it, but I haven't seen it. I watched it when I was a kid. So
I don't remember shit about that movie. I just remember the ending.
yeah, only thing I remember is the cow. That's it.
From the trailer. See?
From the trailer.
Yeah, see? But yeah, Twisters, that one's cool. Get you a 4K. I say go for the Steelbook. It's kind of nice. I dig it because it's kind of like a wraparound as well.
Going to do a wraparound.
That's nice. We're gonna stick with the spooky theme. Spooky for a different reason. We've got one of the worst rated movies of the year.
Oh no.
It's Borderlands.
Oh, I forgot about Borderlands.
Which one'd you say?
I said Folia Do.
Oh no, not yet, but that's soon.
If it was already coming out. We just learned
it's coming soon.
It's coming to streaming like October 29th, which is nuts. That's crazy.
They're trying to make that money back like immediately.
Yeah, they're like, please.
Lost like 200 million so far.
Put commercials in it. We don't care.
But you got Borderlands, sure. And this one I thought was weird. There's an Amazon exclusive Steelbook.
That's weird.
It doesn't happen very often, but it's good.
That's solid.
It's good.
I like this.
Do you know why I like it more?
Because of the claptrap?
No, they kept the font for Blu-ray and digital.
What do you mean?
Like, that's the Borderlands font.
Oh, cool.
Because normally it's just written like 4K plus Blu-ray plus digital, but they kept the font, and I love that.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's very cool.
It's a good touch.
So, I mean, it's fun. I don't know. I'm just not excited for the movie. And I think the dishype for the movie and knowing what it is makes me not want to enjoy the art of the Steelbook. But it's fine.
I think it's really nice. I think it's perfect. And the Borderlands part is actually a slip cover, so you can take it off and it's just claptrap. Like, that's cool.
Actually, that is cool. All right, you've sold me. We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good. We like it. This is good. Speaking of spooky, not really. This one's not spooky at all. Actually, we're gonna say it's spooky. This one is spooky. You wanna know why?
Tell me why.
It's because it's a Deadpool and Wolverine.
Ooh, he's dead.
And it's not spooky because of the reason that I got out of Steelbooks.
Oh no.
They did 2 of these bad boys, and I fucking hate that shit.
Can I just say
they're
this
both
boring?
Yeah?
Boring as fuck?
What, the movie or the Steelbooks?
This cover.
Oh, this cover? Shit, hate this. This is
not good.
Awful, but this is the normal release.
Okay.
So this is just like whatever. No one gives a shit about this one. But the Steelbooks, they're both fucking rad. They're so good. I want both.
Well,
but why would I buy the same movie and spend $70 to have both? They're $35 a piece, and right now, if you go look at them at Walmart.com, they're actually $55 a piece.
Whoa!
I'm not spending $110.
There's no
before release day, the prices are always way the fuck up here, and then they go yeah, I know it's $35.
Why?
I don't know why, but if you ever watch the prices, they're always up here, and then the day they come out, it's the normal price.
That's so strange.
It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know if it's to weed out the people that maybe don't want to pre-order early because they think it's going to be that price or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it says $54.99 at Walmart.com right now.
Okay.
That's gross. I would never spend that on a Steelbook.
Yeah.
Ever. No matter how cool it was. And this is why this one's diabolical and so spooky. You get the Deadpool one, right?
Uh-huh.
It's nice. Oh, look. The inside is all the Wolverine variants.
What?
Right?
Okay.
So you get the Deadpool outside, but a Wolverine inside.
All right.
And then they reversed it for the next one. You get Wolverine, but it's got all the infinite Deadpools on the inside.
So they really want you to buy both of these.
Yeah, because really, I just want the Wolverines. So I would get the Wolverine one with the Wolverine inside, but no, they put it on Deadpools.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
That's goofy.
It's a little goofy, but I fucking love the Wolverine one, but I'm not gonna buy it.
I don't like the covers of either of these. I think they're very lazy and boring.
I just like seeing Hugh Jackman big and cool. That's all I care about. It's just the fact that he's there.
That's
he's right there. I want that. And I do kind of like this. I like the icon. I don't like that it's on the white background because I feel about white steelbooks.
What they should have done.
I fucking hate it.
They should have made it like, they should have put their butts on the backs. Is what they should have done.
They should have. But dude, the way we had a yellow steelbook here.
Yeah, or like, do just
give me a Wolverine yellow steelbook.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on, this is boring.
This could have been way better, but it's spooky because there's two of them, and people are actually gonna buy fucking both of these.
Yeah, they will.
Don't do that, man. Don't do it. You don't do that. Don't get these, because that's a Disney thing. Disney is the one that does this, and they own Marvel. So see, they did it with Black Panther, and now they're doing it with Deadpool and Wolverine. So that's whatever.
Don't feed the mouse.
Don't do it. Now we're gonna get into boutiques, and we're gonna keep it spooky. Like it's just spooky all the time.
Pure spooks.
So Arrow Video is our first one.
Okay.
This one's good, but it's weird. It's a little weird. It's the Hellraiser Quartet of Torment. Okay. So it's the Quartet of Torment. It's just 4 of the movies. There's like 10, remember?
Yeah, there's a ton of Hellraisers.
There's so many fucking movies, but you only did 4 in this release. That's weird.
That is weird.
But you get Hellraiser, you get Hellbound, Hellraiser 2, Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth, and Hellraiser 4, Bloodline.
Nice.
All 4 of those in 4K with this cool bespoke artwork. We fucking love it.
I adore this.
Right?
Like I could put this on my wall.
Do you? Do you adore this?
I do adore it.
But what if you wanted the exclusive cover one?
What's the exclusive cover?
The exclusive cover has the Chatterer on the front.
Yes. Oh my god.
I am big on the Chatterer.
Yeah, this guy is awful.
I likes him. He was the best part of the remake for me.
He's gross.
Yeah,
I have to know, like, what is the deal with this though? Because is it a slip cover? Because if you'll go back to the Hellraiser one, like you'll see in his little head, there's those cutouts where you can see.
Oh, where you can see like his nose, and you can see all this.
No, but like, so on the left, the black one, the cutouts in his head, you can see straight through to the bones of his skull.
Yeah, like you can see like the nose right there.
Oh yeah.
There it is. Here's this part of the cheek. There it is again.
It lines up almost exactly. So is it a slipcover or is it just like, what are we looking at here?
I cannot imagine that that's what's happening here, because that looks like that'd be thick plastic. Yeah. Well, not plastic, but like cardboard, and you're gonna put holes in it. That seems intricate. I bet they just printed it like that, but then you can pull it out to see this.
Yeah. That'd be cool though, wouldn't it? And what's that?
Now I don't know.
Is it an art book? Like it's so big and beefy.
Yeah, I think you get like a whole art book with it as well.
That's fucking rad, dude.
Like you get a lot of stuff. It's pretty nice.
I like
Okay,
this.
but see, why is this one reverse? Oh, okay, so they just showed it both ways. Well, no, because it's still on the same side. Like you still got the logo and the spine, right?
Okay, yeah.
But he's just facing another direction.
I see.
But then they even did this. Yeah, I know.
The art book is flipped around. I think it's the same art book. That's just the front and back view of it.
That's what I'm wondering. But look, even the thing that the DVDs are in, or the Blu-rays, they're swapped as well.
Oh.
It might just be all different exclusive stuff.
Fascinating.
Who's to say? We'll have to get one. So yeah, Arrow Video coming in hot with some Hellraiser stuff. Then we've got Shout Factory, Scream Factory in this case, doing Death Becomes Her.
Oh.
Collector's 4K edition.
I've not seen this one, but it's like a classic, right?
Oh yeah, it's pretty good, man. I've seen it one time and it's awesome. Super awesome. Very, very good. The special effects, I believe, won an Oscar back
Wow.
in the day. It's fucking nuts, dude. I mean, there's like the hole in that lady, and you can like see through to the people acting like through her, but it's like from the 80s.
Oh man.
It's hardcore.
Did they actually put a hole through somebody?
I think it was like a puppet, and then they just like moved it around
Oh.
like it was a person and stuff.
Weird.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But that's a good one. That's good. Now I'm gonna harken back to something that already came out,
Okay.
but they're releasing an exclusive version now. They're doing Arcane Season 1,
Ah.
but in an exclusive digibook with
This is cool.
dice. With
Dice?
dice.
Why?
I don't know, but you get dice.
That's
Everyone
cool.
wants dice.
Everybody likes dice.
You got dice with God of War, remember? What's
Yeah.
you got to do with dice?
They put dice in
Oh.
everything now, don't they?
Nerds like dice.
We really do.
They want dice in everything. So you get all these drawings. Very cool. You get this map. You get all the dice. You
I
get all
love a
this
map.
neat stuff. Now here's the thing. This is a limited edition thing. There are
Okay.
only 6,500 of these.
Whoa.
I mean, that's kind of a lot when you think about it,
I
but
guess.
it's not a lot.
No, yeah, like it's limited for sure. That's
Yeah,
less
so if
than
you-
they made the PlayStations. The new
Yeah.
PlayStation 30th anniversary.
By almost half. That's
Yeah.
crazy. So if you want it, you should probably pre-order it now. That's why we bring this to you the Friday before. So remember, this is next Tuesday, so you might want to pre-order it now.
Yes.
Shoutfactory.com. Go there. Then I got this one. I've just heard about this one. This is RLJ Entertainment, and I keep hearing about In a Violent Nature.
I've never heard of this.
I just keep hearing about it being like gross and wild.
I
It's
mean,
just-
this looks pretty gross and wild.
Yeah, like the plot was just like a gruesome creature killing people in the woods.
Nice.
Like that's the whole idea. So I don't know, but I keep hearing about it. So now that it's coming out, maybe I'll have to check this one out. I'm a little curious. And then we're gonna round up with anime stuff. I'm not sure that this is scary, but I've heard of this one, and it's a steelbook, so very cool. This
Alright.
is by Sentai Filmworks.
Sentai.
This is Ninja Scroll. I've
Okay.
heard of this one, and I believe I have it on my drive somewhere. But it's a ninja for hire is forced into fighting an old nemesis who is bent on overthrowing the Japanese government. His nemesis is also the leader of a group of demons, each with superhuman powers.
All right.
And it just looks fucking cool. It's got that like fucking 90s, 80s vibe going
Yeah.
on. I'm loving it. This steelbook is so cool.
Big Berserk vibes.
Like, I like this steelbook a lot.
Yeah.
I would like to watch this. Nice little sleeve thing.
That like
That's
anime
cool.
lady in the middle is so 80s.
Oh my god, look at the headband.
Yes.
Fringe coming off.
Really
front.
having a moment in there.
I would like to know what this is about. Like I said, I do have it. I would like to watch it, but now maybe I want to own it this way, It kind of makes me think of the perfect blue steelbook.
Yeah.
Like I just want a cool steelbook to go with a cool anime, So there you go. That's all for buying, but if you want to go to the movies, we're keeping it spooky. There's only one movie you should be out seeing, and that would be A Smile 2.
Oh.
That is out today. Go see it. Here's the interesting part. Remember how I gave it a glowing review? Loved it. Great movie.
Yes.
This is rating higher than the
Really?
first one. So this is sitting currently at an 84 on Rotten Tomatoes, and part 1 has an 80. It's not vastly higher, but it is indeed higher.
Okay.
And I've seen a lot of people on TikTok and stuff saying like, yeah, it's good. It's really great. And I was thinking there's no way this could possibly be good. How do you top the premise? How do you continue it?
Right. Yeah. This feels almost like a continuation. Like
Yeah.
one of my favorite horror movies, It Follows. Like, how do you come with?
And they're doing that.
Yeah,
remember?
they are, but like slowly, eventually.
Yeah. Just
Uh,
like the movie.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, I'm curious to see how they pull this one off.
Yeah, I definitely want to try to see this one. So I got you another poster
Wow.
saying that it was channeling its inner shining.
Yeah.
Right. Very cool. And then, of course, I saved you the best for last. I thought it was a little boring. This one was my last one until I noticed a small detail
Okay.
in the next one. So I do really like this one. But then I noticed that all the blood drops were hands.
Okay.
And as soon as I noticed they were hands, I went, okay, that's the last one.
That's gross.
That's creepy. Now you got minimal, slick poster with a little bit of creep factor.
Yeah.
Definitely beat out just like kind of a creepy thing, you know?
Yeah.
It's the last thing you'll see. It's the last thing you'll see. Same tagline, but still. I'm excited for this one. You should be too. Get on out to the theaters and see it. That's it for movies.
That's good stuff. Let me talk to you about some video games.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about Game Freak. Really putting the freak in Game Freak these days because there was a big old leak this week. It was about the Pokemon games. So
Okay.
it's scary for a couple of reasons. So it's a huge leak that includes like employees' personal data, which is tough on the employees, of course. And then it also has like the source code for entire builds to Pokemon games.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
not good. So it's spooky for Game Freak as a company. And then it's also spooky for Pokemon fans because it came out also with just a ton of really terrifying lore. And
Okay.
Pokemon's not new to like the creepy lore stuff, you know, like Mimikyu has a thing where if you like look underneath its sheet, you're so freaked out that you die. Or I think it's Drifloon. It's like a balloon Pokemon that just like lifts
Like,
kids up into
calls
the sky.
the children. Yeah.
Yeah. So Pokemon's not new to like spooky, scary stuff. But I guess trigger warning for this part. There's a lot of stories of like Pokemon doing things that Pokemon and humans alike shouldn't be doing, like kidnapping and I'm gonna say non-consensually impregnating children.
What?
It's not good. It's not good.
Okay.
So that's it's rough. It's bad. So
Okay.
I mean, people are defending it because like, well, they didn't publish these. They're obviously just stuff that they kept internal. But why are your writers spending company time writing that stuff?
Yeah, why are we writing fan fiction?
It's rough.
It's
so
weird.
People are defending it by saying that like it mimics Japanese folklore. Like there's a lot of Pokemon that are developed based on ideas of yokai, which are like Japanese demons. So I mean, yeah, fair. Like it's like the Brothers Grimm, you know, they had those really fucked up fairy tales and then Disney took them and was like, what if they were cute? And released them for children. So it's not strange for a animation company to be using, you know, folklore as inspiration for cute little monsters, but it is weird. I don't know why they just have these like hanging out in their employee files. So a bunch of that stuff got leaked. If you're curious on reading more about it, like there are some interesting stories in there, like stories about the original like Pokemon gods clashing, and like there's a lot of good interesting lore, but it's like also sprinkled with just really manic stuff. So tread with care when you're reading the Game Freak leaks. Let's talk about another company suffering. Let's go to Bandai Namco. So
oh no, what's happening with them?
They have been having a pretty rough time. So Bandai Namco has canceled a few titles in the last couple of years just because like with the gaming industry right now experiencing a little bit of a slowdown, like prices are higher, there's a lower demand because people have such a backlog of games that they haven't played that they're just, you know, playing through their current catalog, or they buy a game like Elden Scrolls and play that Elden Ring. Elden Scrolls. It's all the same. They buy a game like Elden Ring and play it for 600 hours or something, you know. We're not cranking out games the way we used to. So Bandai Namco has been kind of wanting to do layoffs, but they can't really do layoffs because Japan's labor laws make it difficult. So their strategy, I guess this is like a common Japanese strategy, they just make the employees bored. That's what they're doing right now.
So
They
that
put
you'll
them-
quit and leave?
Yeah, so they put them in something called an expulsion room. So they've taken 200 employees out of their 1,300 staff and just stuck them in rooms with literally nothing to do. And I mean, I'm thinking about if I was in that position, I would just sit back and collect a paycheck. But the Japanese culture is so different when it comes to like work and
Yeah.
labor. They take a lot of pride in it. So it's about it's kind of like culturally shaming these people into accepting a severance package. So
Okay.
yeah, it's really weird. I'd never heard of the concept of expulsion rooms before, but I went on a
No.
little bit of a rabbit hole today on it, and it's really fascinating stuff. So about 100 employees of the 200 that they've put in the room so far have quit, and I guess they're just kind of like waiting out the rest of them. And a lot of those employees are also just using this time to look for other jobs. So it's kind of it's
Okay.
almost a kind way of doing layoffs, but it's also weird. I don't know. There's no good way to lay off an employee, but I guess sticking them in a room where they can do nothing at all is one option that's available to you.
Okay. Yeah, never heard of that.
Yeah, strange. Okay, so let's talk about a couple of games that are coming out. So let's hear from Arsène Lupin, or if you're from Texas, Arsène Lupin. He
Okay.
is once a thief. This is the Gentleman Thief. This is like a classic kind of, I would call him a Sherlock Holmes character, but it's like the opposite of a Sherlock Holmes character because
Okay.
he's a thief. So he's famous in French literature and stuff, and he's got a game coming out actually just yesterday, October 17th. It's available
Okay.
on PS4 and 5, on Xbox One and Series X, not on Series S. It's available on PC and Switch, and it's kind of
Okay.
cheap. It's $26.99, so I would pick it
Oh.
up. I mean, it's
Not bad.
$26.99 on Steam, that is, and they usually do a 10% off sale, so
Yeah.
$30 everywhere else.
Okay.
But basically, you're playing as both Lupin and his detective arch rival, whose name is Ganymede. And
Okay.
what you do, like as Lupin, you're putting on disguises to escape detection. You're solving puzzles. You're outsmarting the law, all that good stuff. But also then as Ganymede, you're coming in and looking for the evidence that Lupin has left behind, and you get to interrogate the suspects, create timelines, and connect all the different dots to pursue and apprehend the legendary adversary. So
Okay.
I'm really excited for this one. It sounds like a fun time. I think I'll be picking this one up, especially because of the low price. I think that's quite a good steal in this day and age.
Yeah.
Let's talk about a spooky game next.
Okay.
So let's look at A Quiet Place: The Road Ahead.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I did not know that A Quiet Place was coming out with a video game, but this one also just came out yesterday. It's on Xbox
Okay.
Series X and S, on PC and PS5, so it's all the new gen stuff. It's a survival horror, obviously, and it's a new story in the universe of A Quiet Place, so this has nothing to do with any of the current existing stuff.
Okay.
It's about an asthmatic woman and her
Oh,
boyfriend.
shit. Okay.
No, as an asthmatic woman, like this game plays upon my soul. So the game plays out a lot like Alien Isolation. It's a very
Okay.
very tense stealth type game. She's carrying a bag of sand here in this screenshot because you can use sand to walk on to have less footprint noise. So I guess that's a big mechanic in this game. So devs say that this game will let fans experience the tension of the films, the level of immersion they have never felt before. I think this is
I would
pretty
say
cool.
so.
Yes. Okay. I didn't know that they
Okay.
had like demogorgons in this movie. I didn't know what those guys looked like.
Yeah, they're gross.
They're pretty nasty looking.
They're nasty.
Yeah. But yeah, it has like all the same features as Alien Isolation. So like the microphone listens to you as you're, making noise in your own
Okay.
home. You can also turn that part off if you're not a fan of it. So that's good, but I don't know how they
Yeah.
make it happen without that. I
Yeah.
assume that you're making in-game noise as well, like your footprints, and like I assume the asthmatic thing plays a part of it, obviously, because
Yeah.
I feel like if you're going to be running away, maybe your stamina bar also works as your like asthma bar, and if you don't have your inhaler or whatever, you can't take a hit.
And you're just gonna be coughing and
Yeah,
there
go
they
be
come.
like, and the guys are going to hear you. So there's
That's such an interesting mechanic.
yeah.
curious how that's gonna work.
Yeah, I would love to see
Okay.
gameplay of this on Twitch, so I'm going to be searching for it for sure. It
Okay.
is also a cheap one. It's just $30. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, get you A Quiet Place, the road ahead. The last thing I want to talk about today, I'm so excited about. Robert and I are sluts for SteelSeries, and so good, so nice. SteelSeries is making a series of earbuds now, and I'm thrilled to bits about them. So as I'm saying this, my headset is fucking dying on me.
That's
So
great.
I'm gonna change this out while I'm talking about it. But basically, what this is, the SteelSeries Arctis Game Buds are coming out. They are $160, and my main complaint that I can actually enunciate more clearly now that the headphones are off of me is that whenever I am talking in my headphones, I can't hear myself because the noise cancellation on these is so good. And I love SteelSeries for that because it really immerses you in the game. But when I can't hear myself talk, I feel like my voice gets weird. And that makes it hard to podcast.
Okay.
So, there is a couple of different versions of these buds. So we've got the black ones here. These are the Xbox and PC version. And I love the fact that they say GLHF in the top. That's very cute.
Yeah.
For those of you non-gamers who are watching this for some reason, that's good. Like, have fun.
Nice.
So these are the Xbox ones. They work for Xbox and PC. And then we have the PlayStation ones that come in either black or white. And I really like the white version. I kind of wish it was in Xbox. So, of course, these ones work on PlayStation and PC. For some reason, the Xbox PC buds will also work on PlayStation. So if you want to get ones that work everywhere, just get the Xbox ones.
Yeah.
The PlayStation ones aren't compatible with Xbox, but vice versa is true. So I don't know what that's about. It's very strange. But like one of the main differences is the fact that you're going to get presets with these. So it comes with over 100 presets for Xbox games when you buy this. When you buy the PlayStation ones, it's PlayStation games, obviously. So that's like the biggest difference, I think. Just like game specific presets. These things have an incredible battery life on them. Like these already have a pretty good battery life. I swap my ear out typically before we podcast, and it lasts, for throughout the podcasting and also a couple of gaming sessions afterward. So it's a solid battery. These things are going to have 10 hours of battery life on one charge, and the case holds an additional 3 charges, so 40 hours total.
Very nice.
I think that's pretty good. They also have like the standard earbud features, so like whenever you remove a bud, it'll sense and pause automatically whenever it's doing the sound. So if you're listening to music on them, or if you're taking a phone call, I guess it would probably mute you. But you can also turn that off if you don't like it. So that's cool. It comes with a specific app, of course, which is really super nice because so many headphones these days don't come with their own specific app, which is nuts to me. And in this app, what you can do there with that preset buttons, you can save a bunch of different presets that you're typically going to be using. So like, this is my phone call preset, this is my music preset, this is my Overwatch preset, and then just swap between them with that simple drop down menu. I think that's neat as heck. So
it is.
I'm just really excited for these. I have been waiting for SteelSeries to come out with buds because I really like the in-ear technology. And I am so excited about the transparency mode that lets you hear the outside sounds. They also have active noise cancellation. If you're like, I don't want to hear shit, like you can shut out the entire outside world. They've got a microphone on them, of course, so you can take phone calls and stuff. I'm just thrilled to bits. I've been working on some Jabra buds for a very long time that I purchased on Robert's recommendation, and they're super great and I love them. But I'm just ready for SteelSeries because I love SteelSeries. So I'm super thrilled about these. They are $160 whether you're buying the Xbox ones or the PlayStation ones. So I will get your pre-order in and have fun with them. You can pre-order them right now, or you can just straight up buy them on October 29th. So
it's soon.
Very soon.
Cool.
Yeah. So I will be asking for these for Christmas.
There you go.
That's all I got for you in the wild world of video games.
That's all we got here on Friday Roundup. Hopefully you guys found some movies and game news that you can use. Go get you some of them headphones. Those are earbuds, man. Then you don't have to do all this stuff.
I know.
I was not a fan of like the in-ear stuff, but I've really grown to like that because this gets heavy from time to time.
Like I won't lie, I love these things so much, and I will still keep them around forever whenever I want to like disappear into something, because they do a good job of blocking stuff out. But I really want to be able to hear myself when I'm talking. So
see, I don't mind. Like, I feel like I hear myself good enough.
Yeah.
But maybe I don't have the noise cancellation on this right now.
I don't know.
But check out those. Go see Smile 2 and go get you one of those cool steelbooks that we talked about. It's the spooky season. Get spooky.
Get spooky.
And with that, we will catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.
Laters.